Hi everyone. Tonight I am actually going to show you how you can establish a secure shell session with your ESXi host, VMware ESXi host, the platform of the server used to run your virtual machines on. So let's get into it. So the step number one is that you have to have the secure shell service running or enabled on your ESXi host. So the way that I did that is I logged on to my vCenter server, and the IP address of that is 192.168.1.242/UI. In your case, it could be different IP address. So you just log in there with your administrator username and password. Again, it could be different in your case. So once you are in your vCenter server, or in other words, in your vSphere web client, you want to make sure that you are under hosts and clusters, and then you want to select the IP address or the name of your ESXi host. In my case, it's 192.168.1.240. And if you question where it came from, basically when you set up your vCenter server, you just add your ESXi host in it, and just by right clicking on it and click on add host, and you just follow the wizard. Okay, back to the original topic, how we are going to be enabling the SSH service on the ESXi host. So you want to make sure that you select the ESXi IP address or the host name, and then you want to click on configure, and then you want to slightly scroll down until you see the system section. So right here is the system section, and then you want to choose services, and then you will see that the SSH right here is running. By default it's not running, it's in stopped state, but if you want to enable the SSH into your ESXi host, you want to make sure that you have this service running. Why it's stopped by default is because of the security. So the VMware by default have it in stopped or disabled status. So now you can now we have verified that the SSH is running, SSH service is running. So you can just like minimize this, and you want to have pretty the SSH client, or whichever client you want to use. There are some other as well available on the web. You can just like do a SSH client search, and you can hit various different kinds, but putty is very commonly used. So you will then enter the IP address of your ESXi host server, and then you want to make sure that the port is SSH, which is 22, and then you just hit open. You want to know your credentials. In my case, it's going to be root and the password. Okay, so now if you want to be able to see all the services running on your ESXi host, the command you want to type is check config -L. It will show you all the services which are currently on. When you run this command, it's showing you SSH off, which is a little weird. But if you want to confirm that that your SSH is running, one of the things you can do is you can do etc init.d says SSH d status. Actually, it's SSH d status. It's not running. One second. Yeah, what you can do here is you can do this SSH, and you can see it's running right here. Yeah, so this is one way of verifying that the SSH is running. And few of the other services that you want to verify are running on your ESXi host are gonna be VPXA status. As you can see, it's running. And then there's another one which is host D status. So these VPXA and host D, they are the two management services that you want to make sure are running on your ESXi host. If they're not running, then you won't be able to access your ESXi host through your vCenter. Okay, so that's it for today. Again, what we have seen in this video is that how to enable the SSH on your ESXi host so you can put it into it. And sometimes during troubleshooting, when you're not able to access your ESXi host through vCenter or directly through the ESXi host web portal, you will have to then rely on getting into it using the PuTTY client, the SSH client. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.